lovelies, it's me, author Alexandrian Bombay, coming to you. Um, Basically, just a little talk today. I don't actually have a review to do today. Hey, that kind of rhymed. So, I just thought I'd come on and just like talk a little bit about, like all the stuff that's going on right now. This is Pride Month. Yay, Pride! And I love to celebrate Pride myself because I'm not gay, but my oldest son is, and so is my youngest daughter. Well, not my youngest, but my second to the youngest daughter. And so I like to make sure that I am aware. I like to make sure that I'm up to date on, specific terms. Like everybody doesn't like to be called he, she, him, or her. So I like to make sure that I, ask people what they are comfortable with. I like to make sure that I'm not being offensive, even though I may not be trying to be. And basically, I like to keep myself in the know. And then with everything that's going on right now with the protests, I'm right there with y'all. If I could be out there right now, I would be. Um, with the protest and Black Lives Matter and people finally understanding that, people of color are tired. And so this video isn't done to make anyone feel uncomfortable. That's not why I'm doing it. I just wanted to lift up, our LGBT community this, not just this month, but every month, every day, sponsor someone, be someone's friend, love on someone, because it doesn't matter that they're different than what you are, but love on them regardless because of the fact that they're a human being. And then Black Lives Matter. I'm Afro-Latina. Come on, y'all. So, I matter. And it's like every time that you see me doing these videos and you might think that I'm funny and you might think that, hey, she seems like a cool person. Well, you know what? There are other people out there who don't believe that way. And basically every day I feel and have been in situations where I was discriminated against, or I was called the N-word, or I was called a spick, or something that's derogatory, and people don't understand that. I've been pulled over because my face is brown. It doesn't matter how articulate I am, and so these are the things that, Afro-Latina, Black people, people of color go through every day. And the thing is that yes, Black lives matter, and people should be able to understand this. People of color matter. I mean, there are just as many Latino shootings as there are as Black, and so basically people need to see that the police themselves are an atrocity. I mean, yes, you have some police officers out there, but then you also, the vast majority of them are cops. And so, for years and years, people of color have been telling other people this, but they just thought, oh, they're paranoid. That's how Black people are, or that's how Latino people are. They're always saying something, blah, 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 when you're finally seeing that it's true. When the police shove a 74-year-old man onto the street, that is an atrocity. I mean, it was bad enough. People like George Floyd have been killed on the regular. Breonna, just every time you turn around, it is someone African American being killed, or someone Latina being killed. You're not seeing it, or you just don't want to see it. But it takes the cake. And what kind of just sadistic, sorry, oh, I wish I could say what I need to say, but I can't on this channel because of the fact that we're trying to keep it PG, and we want Facebook to, oops, sorry, I'm always saying Facebook. We want YouTube to recognize our channel. But what type of individual are you when you can literally shove a 74-year-old little man and not even give a shit? I mean, give a crap. You know? You did not care. And then the fact that the other one might have stopped and act like he was going, after he shoved him, was going to help him. The other one told him to move along. I don't understand that. And I don't understand how anyone in that could have been your abuelito, that could have been your peepaw, your grandpa, whatever else, that you would shove that man, and that little old man is in critical condition. So this month for me on each side is very, very important. And I want to stand in solidarity with Black Lives Matter and the LGBT and Pride this year. I'm so upset that I probably, because of the coronavirus and that stuff, I probably won't be able to get to go to Pride. I've gone every year since my son was 18, and he came out and said, "Mom, I'm gay," which I already knew. It wasn't like he was telling me something I didn't know. And then my daughter, she took me to lunch, and she was like, "Mom, I really have to tell you something." I was like, "What, you gay?" You're not telling me nothing. I don't know. Any parent who's ever said that they did not know their child was gay is a liar. I'm sorry. You a lie. You knew that your child was gay. I knew my son was gay since he was like 5 years old. And so I encouraged him to be who he wanted to be. I never wanted him to fear to come to me to tell me that he was gay. Not to mention I have too many gay people in my family. Gay is like the norm, And so, and this is one of the reasons why I don't. This is one of the reasons why I don't accept Christian literature on this channel. That's just, I'm sorry. I have too many gay people in my family. I have too many, I have trans friends. And so I'm not about to let someone make them feel inferior because it's not what you believe. And so as far as allowing Christian work on the channel, people don't like to be preached to. People don't like to be told what you believe they should be doing. So this is one of the reasons why I don't accept it, because I feel like whatever I have is between me and God myself. I don't need you telling me. And so I just feel like it can be very offensive to other people. So that's why it's not allowed on the channel. It's nothing against you personally, if that's your belief and you believe that, that people who are different than you should go to hell or whatever. That's you. Don't bring that negativity here. And so that's why we don't allow it on the channel. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. And so nobody's telling my son he's going to hell, So, and especially in not me reading it or condoning it. So I don't like that. And so that's one of the main reasons why it's not my channel. Like I said, you could send that to Jen. It's Jen's channel. I'm pretty much the face. But usually what I say kind of goes. But you can send it to Jen and she may read it. But never send that to me because I'm not going to read it. Because I feel like that's oppressive. You're basically oppressing other people with your values. What means something to you. And so you need to find your niche and your market for that. And then that's cool. You can tell them all you want to. So, but this channel, we basically stand in solidarity with Black Lives Matter and Pride, because those two things mean something very, very much to all of us here at the Indie Review channel. Erica, she fights every day to get laws changed considering, minority peoples. Erica is a lawyer. And basically, she one of her majors was civil rights law. And so she's out there every day fighting so people like us have a voice and have a chance. And basically, Jen is an LGBT activist. Um, I do what I can because I'm old now, y'all, but I do what I can. I support. I go to, I mean, I do AIDS Walk every year. I do Pride. I'm an HRC member. I mean, I do Trevor Project. I do all of these kind of things because I want, when my son or my daughter needs something and they need, people to be behind them and to back them, and just kids in general who are different and their parents won't accept that or won't accept them or their Christian values and beliefs, teach them to put their child that I don't even, okay, I can't even go there, but anyway, when they tell them to do things like that, I want to be there to embrace them and to show them that everybody's not like that. Every parent is not like that. Every parent loves their child because that is their child. There's nothing my kid can do outside of murdering somebody. Then I turn this little you know what in. I'm sorry, because I don't condone that. But unless it was survival of the fittest. But there's not. I carried that child for 9 months. There's nothing that my son or daughter could do in that respect. I don't give a about their sexual orientation. What I care is that they are a good person. One sec. That they bring something to the world. That they are a positive person, that they shine, that they help people. I don't care about their sexual orientation. I don't care if my son has a relationship with a man. I don't care if my daughter has a relationship with a woman. That's not my business. Two, I'm going to embrace whoever they love because of the fact that I know my children. So whoever they love has to be a good person. That's all that matters to me, is how you treat my child. And so that, and then Black Lives Matter, basically, I'm there for you every single day. You need me, I'm here. Because I was I was born in the late 60s. I don't know anything about the 60s. But I was born I was raised in the 70s and 80s. So I knew what it was like to be, sometimes the only brown face in a classroom, sometimes the only brown face at a rock concert, or I'm at the Troubadour and there might be like 5 of us, and usually it was someone who was black, someone who was Latina, someone who was Asian, someone who was, so I'm here for that. I'm here for all of that. And so I just wanted to put this little video out there because it was kind of how I was feeling today. I'm going back and forth with Minnie, my editor, finishing up my books so I can get back on the channel and start reading your books. But I just wanted to, come with a little bit of that and make sure also that you guys know that this is Pride Month. So not only do we support you every day, the LGBT community, but we're supporting you even more this month. So please make sure that you are sending in your books, your LGBT books. If you have written an LGBT book or you fit it somewhere in that LGBTQ sometimes too, if you fit anywhere into that genre, that scope, make sure you're sending it in, especially because this is Pride Month and we want to show pride in you. I mean, I do every day. I don't care. I don't need a Pride Month to reverence my brothers and sisters who are in the LGBTQ community. So, but I just miss, I'm just going to miss Pride. It's just so, I mean, New York Pride is like amazing. California Pride is good, but you've not been to Pride until you've been to New York Pride. It's freaking amazing. It's beautiful. It's love. I mean, these are good. San Francisco Pride is good. LA Pride is good, but New York Pride is like insane. It is the best. And all you LGBT communities out there who are in California, you gotta get to a New York Pride. You have to, because it's amazing. It's beautiful. I mean, it's good here, but that is like insane. It's like that one scene in Sense8 when they did the Pride over in like Venezuela, and it was like freaking insane and huge. That's how New York Pride is. So anyway, so I just wanted to come on and say hey to you guys today, because it's a lazy Sunday, and make sure that you guys are knowing that it is Pride Month, and also that we are standing with Black Lives Matters. What are you doing today? You know, it's not so much that you may not be a racist, you may not say racist things, but the point is, when you see it and you are complacent and you don't say anything, that helps the cycle continue to perpetuate. And so I ask everybody today, what are you doing? What stand are you taking? Are you out there protesting? Maybe you can't be out there protesting, but you can protest at home. You definitely can. When you see a racist remark, when you see people being treated the way that you know is not proper, or you as a Caucasian person, what your privilege would never allow you to see or feel, and you see that and you know that, and you're right there and you don't say a word, you are complicit, and you help to perpetuate what it is that people of color like me go through every day. And no one says that you have to be a keyboard warrior or whatever. It's when you see it, say something. You know, that's how change comes about. When you see it, say something. And that's pretty much it to this little video. I just wanted to say hey, see how you guys were doing, and let you know how I was feeling today. You know, I miss Jen. She's in Hawaii. She's not coming back. You know, she is basically going to make her life. It's like she flies back and forth for the last, I'd say 6 years, 7 years. If I'm in New York, she'll pop over into New York and chill for a little bit. And the thing is what the crazy part is, Jen and I are not related. We're just friends. She's my PA, and so, but I'm gonna like really miss her. She reminds me of one of my daughters. That's why her and my middle child are the same age. They're both 28, and so, every time she comes, she reminds me, or I hang out with her, she reminds me of my daughter. So I'm just really going to miss her, because she's decided that she's going to stay in Hawaii. She's not coming back. And then I'm moving back to New York, and I've decided that I'm going to stay on the East Coast as well. I won't be coming back to California. California is just not what it used to be when I was here on the regular, and I just feel like I've changed so much. I feel like an East Coast person. I don't feel like a California person. So I just feel like that's better for me. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you guys in on the way I was feeling today, and thought I'd just pop on and say hi and let you know that, next week we will start the videos. Monday I'm going to do a short, because remember, I'm still doing shorts. Even if your LGBT read is short, please send it in. We will also be featuring African American stories. So if you have an African American story, make sure you send that in as well. Whether it's fiction, romance, whatever. Right now I'm just pretty much randomly just doing them. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually hold true to the Monday through Thursday we do romance only, because of the fact that I'm only going to be doing 3 days until we basically until July 10th. So I might just do whatever. So make sure you're getting them into me. And that's pretty much it. Love you guys bunches, and I will see you tomorrow.